So, Si, it's the third day of duck season, and what me and Martin heard was the first 2 days you didn't do good. The last 2 days you've done really good.
No, then there was some misinformation and miscommunication. The first day we did not fire a shot. That was opening day, Saturday. Sunday, we knocked down 6. Okay, we picked up 5. One of them slicked us. He was crippled. Then today, same thing happened. About 6 coming in, okay. I didn't see it, Jace just said, shoot him right here. Well, then I look, and I'm seeing flickers going to the left. So I just raised that 20 gauge up, talking about boom. One, he crippled down. I look, flicker again, boom, he crippled down. Then one was going way out there, seeing the flicker, boom.
A flicker.
He crippled down.
So you 3 for 3?
I was 3 for 3. But we did. Stone went out there. He looked at him, boom, killed that nowhere, the longest one. Then when we got ready to leave, I told him, I said, hey, y'all need to look out there right where that grass starts, where Stone had to pull in this morning because he made a wide turn. And then about that time, Stone was just finna get out of blind, and he just, boom, he killed that other one. I said, okay. I said, that was 2 of them that I crippled down. I said, one of them got away.
What?
Yeah. I was 3 for 3, and then we picked them up. Our dogs, which is Stone, picked up 2 of them.
Yeah. You being mean to Stone?
Do what?
Don't be mean to Stone.
I ain't mean to Stone.
You just made
Si,
you made him go pick them all
pop him
up?
for me.
Hey,
You made Stone go pick all your ducks up?
Hey, you don't make Stone do nothing.
A lot of truth to that.
Stone volunteered?
What are you talking about that? Stone's just a good man that does it out of the goodness of his heart.
So you killed 3 of 12 ducks?
Huh?
I don't. Crippled?
3 of 10. We didn't kill but 10.
He got him
five
to the
Sunday,
water.
5 Sunday, 5 Monday. I killed 1 on Sunday and 3 on Monday.
There you
Are
go.
these all blue-winged teal?
All blue wings. Oh, no, because Phyllis shot 1 on the water, yesterday? Yeah, yesterday. She killed a green wing.
I'm glad you didn't say Woody.
Yeah, no. No.
One of them rainbow teal.
Oh, one of them rainbow boys.
Well, Martin?
We killed a couple of we
nothing.
killed a couple of green wings opening day too. Them green wings were nice. They actually responded to a duck call.
Yeah.
So
Well-
them blue wings are flying around scared to death.
Oh, no, because we
Scared to death.
We seen 4 bunches Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and like I said, yeah.
Scared.
Here they go south, and then here they go north.
Yeah.
Hey,
They got that
Phil.
1,000-mile stare
Yeah.
in their eyes.
Yeah.
You know?
Mark Phil and Jason was calling.
Hey, Saturday we had the best duck teal hunt I ever did.
Yeah,
have.
this is what I want our listeners
Okay.
to hear about this
So
story.
how many did you kill?
We killed 16.
Now, hold on. How many did you catch?
We caught 8.
Okay, wait a minute. You killed 16 and you caught 8 teal?
No, we didn't catch 8 teal.
Oh, well, what'd you catch?
we caught
8 of.
We caught 8 catfish.
Oh.
While they were teal hunting.
Did you happen to bring a grill and a pan and blacken them catfish?
No, not yet.
Bah.
But they have been filleted.
Okay.
Oh, they've been
And they was
filleted.
all
They ain't
about
far
a
from it.
pound and a half.
Oh, good grief, them good size.
So you were
You shouldn't even y'all fillet them. No, you should have just cut their head off, yank the fins out, and then hit them about 3 times each on each side with a sharp knife.
Look, I don't like
and then fry them.
I don't like my fish when I eat them like some assembly required. I'm out on that. I don't
Oh,
want to
you're
be
out
digging
on the
around
assembly?
bones.
Oh,
Let's
you're
just
out
eat
on
it.
assembly?
Yeah,
Okay.
like let's eat him. Like
Okay, hey.
And I've heard all
when
that.
he eats with fish, he likes to eat fish.
It's all that junk. Bones make them taste better. No, that's a bunch of garbage.
Hey.
You want to work out while you eating. That's
Si,
all that is.
Were you telling me that your mom used to eat the tails? They
Oh no, I
fry
eat a
'em
fish
all.
tail.
I'll eat a tail.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
a tater chip. I'll eat a
Yeah,
fish tail.
because you fry it, it's crispy, crunchy, crispy and crunchy.
You can eat him all the way to where that tail hits the meat.
Yep.
And then he's too
Yep.
thick. He hurts you then trying to
You
bite
can't
through
get
it.
that at Captain D's.
I don't have that there. I have questions.
Do they have
though.
fish?
We got all kinds of
Oh,
answers for you,
what?
JD.
They have the wild caught processed Alaskan halibut over there at the Captain D's.
There we go.
What? So you were duck hunting and then you just started fishing?
Well, see, look, here's the deal. We were sitting there.
Duck hunting
Why did
and
you have a
fishing.
pole? So many
See?
questions.
See, well,
Fill us in.
okay. So this reservoir, Clay just bought it. It's a big one.
Oh, this is a new one.
Yeah, it's a big one. So I fished it back there in the spring right when he bought it. And I caught like, I don't know,
Just a chat.
a big old drum, probably 15 or 20 bass. And the first fish caught out of it was a crappie on a whopper plopper. So if anybody knows, I ain't ever seen a crappie eat a whopper plopper, and he was about the same size as the bait. So it was very bizarre. So we figured while we're sitting out there,
Might as well try the crappie.
see if we catch a crappie. Why not? You know? So we took a pole.
No crappie was biting.
But we wasn't even fishing yet because we teal hunting. But then when we shot the first bunch, my little yellow shotgun shells were floating because I'm shooting my 20 gauge.
Just like a bobber.
Yeah, it was just sitting out there. Well, I look out there and the catfish comes up and decides he needs to taste that heavy shot.
Yeah.
And I said, I said, Jacob, where's that fishing pole? He said, I got it right here. I said, throw by that shotgun hole. He threw by that shotgun hole. That thing just went, never stopped. Boom, cork gone.
Huh.
Set the hook, pound and a half catfish. I said, all right, now hand me that rod.
Yeah.
Hand me that rod.
We got something
So-
working here.
So we started taking turns, except the jerk string was in the way for him, so I could catch them and boat flip them into the person next to me. So I was just catching them. I'd throw them in the boy's lap next to him and say, take that off.
What's up?
And he'd take it off. And then
Nobody move.
Give me my cricket back, and I'd throw back out there. We ended up with 8 catfish and 16 teal.
And
It's
That's
look,
just a feast.
if you want to see it, it's on the Duck Commander YouTube channel if you want to watch it, but it is funny. Look, I got that
right.
big stick out.
Oh,
son.
he got that big stick.
Yeah, what is
for
that?
me,
A
boy.
Cars 3 fishing rod?
No,
Why is it so
actually,
blue?
so that rod
Goodness.
is one of those that telescopes and goes down to like a foot long.
Oh,
Okay.
So
you had planned this.
Absolutely, I planned it.
Yeah, he planned it.
Look,
That is
oh yeah,
awesome.
that one we had to get to P-row after. I couldn't
Uh-oh.
boat flip him.
Well, Phil, how'd your opening day go of teal season?
It's funny that you even asked. It was great.
What'd you do? How many did you kill?
I slept in. I didn't go. Hey, I wanted to go. Matter of fact, I said, hey, Si, do you think? He said, don't even ask me.
That's right. Don't even matter.
So I saw Phil Sunday at church.
Yeah.
I said, Phil gave a great lesson, and I think 6 or 7 people were baptized. It was really good. We had some friends come in from San Antonio. Anyway, I said, Phil, it's about time that we get me worked back into the blind. He said, ha. No more response. Just a ha.
That's all you got.
He did the walked off. You know, Phil don't always answer you.
Do I need to translate what that means?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think you do.
No, don't do it.
Once banned, always banned.
Yeah, you ain't getting back in there.
That's right. You ain't getting banned.
That's worse than TSA. I think like if you get banned from TSA, you eventually work where you can fly again. But
Oh yeah. No.
Phil Robertson, you're out.
You're out, boys.
Gone forever.
Well, hey, at least you didn't have to wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning.
That's true.
I sure did. I
don't
woke
know
up
how
at
Si.
3:30 opening morning.
I don't know how Si does it. But
I
he
went to
does it.
bed.
He don't miss.
I went to
Very many
bed
hunts.
Friday night at 2:45 a.m.
Si, that's called Saturday morning.
Well,
Si, what are
I
you
know.
doing on Friday nights?
Hey.
You party animal?
Call,
Call.
fold,
Oh, boy.
raise.
How much money did you lose Friday night?
Oh, I dropped a little bit.
I've got to get into playing poker with Si. It
No,
sounds
you
very
don't.
lucrative.
No, you don't, because here's
No.
what he does. He takes money from his friends.
Yep.
Me and Phillip can't
Yep.
beat him.
We can't
and then
beat him.
he gives it to everybody else at the table.
Him and Willie. But if you
Yeah,
get to
rough-
watch him
I'm
and
rough
Willie,
I'm rough on my friends.
yeah, you'll love the battle between Jace and Willie, and then I'm sorry, Si and Willie, and then Si and Jace.
Si is the king of that low pair draw, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Stay in it to the end with
Right.
middle pair, and then I got 2 pair.
Pair.
What the crap? Well, I had
He's
to call
staring
you.
at you like he knows what he's doing.
Si, what's your strategy, Si? Tell the truth.
Well, I'm gonna be like Jace. I'm like Jace. I ain't got any strategy. But unlike Jace, I don't have any luck either. Jace ain't got no strategy. Okay, and he's lucky. He's got a full-grown mule
I know.
with heavy shoes. Okay, stuck somewhere.
Oh, where
Ladies
would
and
that
gentlemen,
be?
that's a horseshoe stuck right up
right.
his
And,
foot.
hey,
It's right on his
it
foot.
would take one of Plunkett's biggest record trucks
Plunk's record service.
for extraction.
For those of you not from West Monroe, that is one of the local
And
towing
they,
services
That's
around
right.
They
here.
also
Towing
don't have an ET on the end of their name. It's Plunks. Fine people.
Oh,
They've gotten
Plunk.
me out of a many a bind.
Thank
That's
you.
it, boy.
Us as well.
Anyway, let's look.
Let's take a break and
Yeah.
read an ad from Plunk's Record Service.
Yeah.
Right? No, we're not. All right.
Okay.
That's going to cost you, Plunks.
That's gonna cost you.
We know you got it.
Commercial. He took my paper airplane.
Whoa! Wait.
Now fly it. Let's see
You
if you can
cannot
make it.
steal from a fellow employee.
Are you stealing from a fellow employee?
It's like
Let's
when he
call
ate
the
my
HR
lunch out of the
department.
refrigerator. Martin, I've been saying for years we need an HR department. I can't take working with this
HR
man.
department, boys.
Hey, look. When you do run a business, HR issues can absolutely kill you. Wrongful
Especially if
termination
Si
suits-
Robertson's a fellow employee.
Boy, ain't that the truth. But look, because, yeah, HR, SR, PR, they all end up in the same place. So,
That's it, boys.
minimum wage requirements or labor regulations, wrongful termination suits, all of them can be very expensive to a small business. So, HR manager salaries aren't cheap. An average of $70,000 a year.
Should have been an HR manager.
I
Been
think I'm
saying it
gonna,
for years.
as general manager, I think I'm gonna change my title. Maybe I'll get a raise. Maybe if I change it to HR manager, we can get up there. But Bambi, spelled Bambee, was created specifically with a small business in mind. You can get a dedicated HR manager, craft HR policy, and maintain your compliance, all for just $99 a month.
$99 a month.
Quick
What?
math says you're in-
$1,200. You're saving yourself $68,000 a year, people. Quick math.
there it is. So you can take your employees to lunch. You know, that'd be a good thing to do.
Miss K used to always cook us
Yeah.
lunch.
With Bambi, you can change HR from your biggest liability to your biggest strength. Your dedicated HR manager is available by phone, email, or real-time chat. From onboarding to terminations, they customize your policies to fit your business and to help you manage your employees day to day, all for just $99 a month. Month to month, no hidden fees. You can cancel anytime. You didn't start your business because you wanted to spend time on HR compliance. Let Bambi help. Get your free HR audit today. Go to Bambi.com/duck right now to schedule your free HR audit. That's Bambi.com/duck. Spelled BAM to the BEE.com/duck.
Duck.
There you go.
Well,
Now, the
that would
problem is I
be
ain't got
me
no
pulling it.
video of the best part of that pontoon deal, because what happened, see what had happened was.
First, I was doing what I was supposed to be doing.
You're going to like this. That thing ended up day before opening day. We had put it in, pulled it up to the boat ramp. Well, the wind switched. Everybody know it got out of the north. A hyacinth mat like you ain't seen lately blew up on that thing. Well, now we can't go nowhere because that pontoon won't get up on. I mean, you can't go nowhere. Where you gonna go? So we, I got video on my phone of it. We had to hire an airboat to tow us out of the hyacinth mat. We tore that pontoon to pieces. It was fantastic. We had to rebuild it out there on the water.
You hired an airboat to tear your pontoons up.
Yeah. I mean, you got to do what you got to
Or
do.
you got to pay for it.
I mean, hey, you just
What was
basically
this?
do it.
Hyacinths that floating?
The hyacinth, that water hyacinth
Yeah.
crap. Yeah. No, it blocked us in. We couldn't go nowhere. The mud motor wouldn't even get up on it. So it cost us 3 alligator tags, a night of frogging, and some long wheelbase tins, but we got it towed out there.
You got told out there, boy.
That's what you
Gravy.
got
Cost
love
you the
about-
alligator tags. You didn't get to use them?
Well, I mean, he got to
Traded
be with us because we the tag holders, but he gets to keep them. So whatever, which that's fine. Look, if that's alligator, I ain't got to clean. I'm happy about that. I'm in. Like,
Oh, what are you talking about?
that's
You
a
don't-
nasty animal.
Well, not only that, and hey,
It's a
it
lizard.
dulls the sharpest knife
Yeah,
in seconds.
he's just a bad critter. But they went the night before opening day and caught. They already cashed in their frog trip. They caught 60 frogs. So this thing ended up costing. That's what you got to love about rednecks.
Oh, you can barter
We
and trade
can
anything.
trade frogs
That's right.
for
Right.
airboat rental.
That's right. Forever.
Where else in the world can you do that?
Right. Right.
Hey, I've traded duck calls for a tire, a spare tire.
How much do you pay for them duck calls?
I don't even know. But it was duck calls for a spare tire in a bind.
Are you stealing duck calls?
So
from the
you got a
warehouse?
free. So you got a free spare tire. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
But it wasn't spare when I needed it. It was like putting it
It was-
on. That's all I had. I was
Oh,
like, I
you
got
just
a couple
had
of
duck calls in
yeah.
your car?
I was like, well, I can trade.
He
some
don't
duck
need them no
calls,
more.
but-
He ain't hunting.
That's right. He,
He done got
Ouch.
banished.
Hold on. Ouch.
ouch.
But isn't that the reason you got banished was because of duck calls?
No, he shot.
shooting.
He shot too
You don't
early.
get banished for blowing a call. You get banished when you jump up and
Well, hey,
and knock
if you
3
had
birds
blew,
down.
If you had
That's
blew
not
a
true.
call, you would probably got banned from.
No, they ain't run you off yet, Si.
Hey, look, boy. Hey, I can call them as good as anybody.
Good one.
I had you back, Philip. I was looking out
Thank you,
for
buddy.
you.
That's right.
Duck season is open, boys. You got to sharpen your wit.
You ain't kidding.
You got to be on your toes.
How many more days of teal season are there?
What are we, 3
What is it,
in?
2
So we
weeks?
got 13 left.
13 more days.
It's 16 days total.
16 days total.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a fun time.
And we'll kill, we'll be lucky we kill 10 more
And you're going to go every day.
every day.
Well,
'Cause, hey,
John David?
Here's the thing.
You never know.
Here's the broken rule.
I need
You never want to miss.
You never miss a day. Because the day
That's
you
not
miss,
Okay.
guess
The
what
day
happens?
they burn their gun barrels
burn
off.
their gun barrels
Can I
off.
tell you,
I've heard that a
here's,
time or
here's
two.
Phil's line about teal season. When you go, you don't fire a shot. He said, we're one day closer to killing them.
That's right. One day.
Every day that goes by, you don't kill them. You're one day
That's
closer
right.
to getting
You're
them.
one day closer to kill them.
I just got other stuff going on.
Yeah.
Like-
It's
Well,
teal
but say,
season is a
anything.
labor of
Cleaning
love.
your Rolex.
Oh, you
Stop
gotta
it.
love it. You gotta
Very
love it
dirty.
to do it. Okay.
I just don't want to go sit in the woods and not have a chance at. You just said you're going to hunt for 13 more days. And it's like.
I may kill 10 more. Yeah,
You
we
may, or we
may.
as a
we,
group.
We may.
So there's
Unless-
6 of you down there.
Yeah, unless, okay, it happens that, hey, we have one of those days when here they come.
So you're
And
just waiting
then-
on that day.
And then we could kill, okay, if it happens a couple of days in a row, we can go ahead and get our numbers up in the 60s and 70s.
But all logic and reasoning says
What?
you're going to kill 10 more
Yeah.
blue
Well,
winged
about-
teal, which
Yeah.
tastes like mud.
About 4 years ago, it would have been a day like tomorrow's going to be. Kind of nothing, no weather, stale weather.
Yep.
They talked me into going with them. And I was like, man,
Why
y'all,
are we
man,
going?
why am I going? Y'all hunt too long. Like,
That's right.
what
Yeah,
are we
you
doing
hunt
here?
way too
Ride the
long.
hole.
They ain't killed one in 4 days.
That's
I was
right.
like, you know what? That would be good conversation. Let's go.
That's right.
I'll go sit.
The
In the, I'll go
fellowship.
sit in the woods.
Yeah, the fellowship would be better.
We hunted about 17 minutes, killed 42, and there was never any inkling that we should. And look, so the next day you're all fired up. Well, we about to tear that.
Yeah.
Next day, no, I told him after that next day, I said, well,
Zip.
I've enjoyed it, boys. I'll see y'all again in about 4 years.
That's right, about 4 years.
So-
Tomorrow you need to go with them.
No. No, I'm on a better bag than that. See, because we got 16
Yeah.
opening day. We killed 8 second day, and we killed 17 today. So I'm going to stay on my bag. They-
Martin's got his own little duck hole.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Martin's like a politician.
He knows
of
he's got to
ducks.
do it on his own when it comes down to it. He's just
No, here's
knows
I'm a strong
everybody.
believer in this. So if I hunted with them every day, which I could, and if I wanted to,
don't rub that in.
I don't want to.
Don't rub that.
They don't
in.
want to.
I don't want to. There are a couple of reasons. One, I run this company. Two, they just hunt way too long. So
Ride the hole. Ride the hole,
They
Si.
stay too long.
and there's definitely no breakfast. So
That's right, and no breakfast.
But I could hunt with them. We would have one cameraman in one place every day. If we got them, great. If we don't, we got no footage. Or I can take one for the team
Oh yeah, that's what it's called.
and go hunting with my buddies. And then we got
not.
2 cameras working the whole time. And then we always have footage for people to watch it, like to watch
So
duck
do me
hunt.
and Phil need to go get a third cameraman so we have just up our odds.
Probably,
Hey,
because if you
me-
get banished from Phil, you ain't welcome with me either.
Hey,
So-
whoa.
We talk.
Hey,
What
just to
about-
be fair, I'm still welcome everywhere.
What about me and Johnny D going hunting together and filming it?
Yeah, y'all should film it.
Hey, that's it.
Yeah, y'all should.
Quick question: Where are we going?
I don't know.
Yeah, y'all need to end up
You
there at
You
Afghanistan.
need to get with John Gimmer.
No.
You and Philip get with John Gimmer.
Me and Gimmer used to hunt together all the time.
We could go to
The only
William Bray.
place
That's Afghanistan.
I got one rule about duck hunting.
What's that?
I only go if Martin asks me if I want to.
Okay.
I'm just waiting on the invitation because that generally means they need another guy because it's going to be a great day.
Just for a limit.
And I just
Yeah.
Well, he knows we gonna kill him.
You ain't gonna kill Dooley Squad, but hey, you're good for a
No,
limit.
he kill him. He
Oh,
kill
he
him. I've
kill 'em?
hunted with him. He can kill him.
He can kill him? Okay.
Absolutely, he can kill him.
I
still
got
don't know
hand-eye
about-
coordination, son.
Yeah, I don't know about this one.
Hey, I'm kind of believing
He
Martin,
can't.
that Johnny D may be a good shot.
Hey,
No, he's good.
No, that's all I'm good at. Everything
he sounds
else,
just like you on a duck call.
I can't blow a duck call. I can't.
He's got to get that head start. He got that kick start like Si's got that.
well, hey, look, I've heard a mallard hen do that.
Yeah.
Me too.
And hey,
I just heard
I
Si
have
do it.
set them in the decoys and shot them, boys. So
And
I
I've
don't
shot
care.
the ducks you've set in the decoys. I just like to give you a hard time. That's
He
just
like
for fun.
giving me-
So before all you people in the comment section say quit picking on Si, look, He shot ducks I've called in.
That's right.
I've shot ducks he's called in. We're all happy.
Hey,
We're just
and the
messing
best
around.
day we ever had, and it was about 3 days in a row, was up there when he had rented a rice field.
Ooh,
And
that's a good
look,
one.
Arkansas?
we're going to the hole one morning, and I'm
To the hole.
telling Martin, I said, hey, Phil's got a theory. And Martin said, what's the theory? I said, when you're going to wherever you're hunting, whether it be by boat or four-wheeler, and you're looking on the water and you start seeing fresh duck feathers, you count them. Okay, so we're going to the hole.
Well, he's going to kill specklebellies.
Yeah,
Because that's all I've been killing.
Yeah, that's all he'd been killing was specks. So he said, hey, we're going to kill specks tomorrow. I said, okay, that sounds good. I ain't never killed no geese, so hey, yeah, okay, that's good. So look, we get on the we get up there, unload the four-wheeler, get on it, and when we come to the rice field, he jumps off in the corner of it, and I said, I told him about the duck feathers. However many, if you see 10, that means there's 100 ducks there.
One feather equals 10
Hey,
ducks.
Really?
One feather equals 10 ducks. So look, the day before, we didn't kill much. We killed, maybe 8 or 10. So when we jump off in the rice field in the corner, I'm looking, and the wind's blowing toward that corner, and I'm saying, good grief. I said, Martin, when we come out yesterday, I don't remember seeing any duck feathers on this rice field. He said, there wasn't. And he said, not only that, he said, I was watching what come in here last night at dark, till dark. He said, there was nothing here. Them feathers wasn't there. And I said, well, that's
Fresh
probably, I said, that's probably 100 feathers I'm looking at.
Quick math.
1,000.
So, hey, look, we come, motoring out toward the blind, and all we can hear and then just all over. Hey, daylight breaks. It's just, here comes, let's shoot them 5-milers. Boom, 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 Goodness, shoot them 3-pin. Boom, 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 Just, so we full limit that day. Well, we do that 3 days in a row.
How many of y'all was it? A bunch of y'all?
First day is just me and Si.
Yeah.
It was late in the season, too, so it's kind of weird. And then, so everybody was worn out from hunting. I was begging people to come.
Yeah.
I was like, y'all
If
please
he'd had
wanna
any
go?
money, he'd have paid them. Hey, I
This is
just
before
need
my
you
time.
there. I just need
Yeah.
you there in case we get into them.
Yeah.
He
For a
begged
limit.
everybody but Phil McMillan. He was like,
I
But
still
we
mad
we
at Phil.
hammered them for 3 days.
He had probably just sucked out on me the night before, some bull crap poker hand, I'm sure. I love old hunting stories.
Two pair, but it's just 2s and 3s.
Yeah. And he hit,
Well, I had a pair of kings. I know you did, but
he
hey,
hit the 3 on the river.
That's right. Hit the
That's
three on the
size
wood, boy.
move.
Oh, I know it
For
is.
all the fans, that's size move.
Yeah. All right, well, let's take a break. We'll be
Take a
back
break,
right after
please.
Right.
this. Johnny D.
oh, yeah.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
I'm making
Paper airplanes. I ain't seen them in a minute.
That's it,
Look,
boys.
when you order something from DuckCommander.com,
Yeah. Oh,
if you order any of our Duck Commander stuff, any Duck Call Room merch,
you know
or
what? I
anything,
like that T-shirt that says, I believe in Black Panthers.
Oh, yeah.
That is a
Duck
good one.
Call Room merch only on duckcommander.com. You know how we ship it to you?
How?
We ship it to you via stamps.com.
Via stamps.com.
Okay.
Because you know why?
.com, boys.
Because there's no reason to go to the post office. And there's certainly no reason to pay full price for postage.
Amen.
Thanks to stamps.com, you
I
don't
like
have to do either of those anymore. You can mail or ship anytime right from your computer. You can send letters, ship packages, pay less, a lot less, with discounted rates from the U.S. Postal Service, UPS, and many more. So stamps.com save businesses like ours thousands of dollars a year in time and in actual dollars. So, look, if you're interested, if you're a small business owner, if you have an Etsy shop, if you have any kind of side hustle.
If you're just selling stuff from your garage on eBay, you need a stamps.com account.
There you go. I mean, whatever. It makes your life so much easier, especially in today's world with a hybrid work life. Stamps.com can handle it all with ease. No wonder over 1 million businesses choose Stamps.com for their mailing and shipping. With Stamps.com, you get discounts up to 40% off of post office rates and up to 66% off of UPS rates. Stamps.com is a no-brainer, saving you time and money. It's no wonder Again, nearly 1 million businesses have already used Stamps.com. Stop wasting time going to the post office and go to Stamps.com instead. There's no risk, and with our promo code DUCK, you get a special offer that includes a 4-week trial plus free postage and a digital scale. No long-term commitments or contracts. Just go to Stamps.com, click on the microphone at the top of the homepage, and type in DUCK. That's Stamps.com, promo code DUCK. Stamps.com. Never go to the post office again.
Stamps.com. The best fishing trip I had this year was, though, we went to the Little Red River.
Who'd you go with?
With Stone and BK. We went to Pang, P-A-N-G, Burn, B-U-R-N. Population 603 in Arkansas. And it's on the Little Red River. What we didn't know, we're up there, and I get out of the car, the truck, walk down to the boat ramp. They're putting the boat in, okay, and I'm watching all these fish.
I just want to compare this to the story from 4 episodes ago to see if they're the
Well,
same.
hey,
Wait,
look.
is this the same story?
Oh, yeah.
Is it the same
Trout.
story?
I just want to hear what kind of creative license Si's taking with this story
No,
now.
look. Hey, we was watching them pop.
But you haven't heard it, so that's good.
So, look, they put the boat in, and we get in, and I'm going to tell this guy if he starts motoring to take off, hey, shut it off, and let's go right out here and fish a little while. But he's already wise to it. He said, hey, we're just going to go out here about 10 yards, and all you do is 4 foot deep. I've got you sit right. I've got you a little jig on it, trout jig. Just throw it out there upstream and pop it one time when it's come in, So I throw it out there and pop it. The cork goes under. Well, for 2.5 hours, I sit there doing this, me and BK. Okay, we caught 250 rainbow trout.
Was that what he said last time?
So, okay.
Yeah, that's about that.
So what we didn't know, okay, they tell us later when we come back. Tell me, well, hey, I said, it is always like this, and it is the whole river. That's the way this thing works. He said, usually, it's this good most time. He said, but what I didn't tell you was, right before we got here, the truck come down to stock it. Okay, he backed up where the boat comes in and just dumped about 500 trout.
You know what you
He
call that?
caught half of them.
You know what you call that? A
Baited.
good fishing guy.
Yeah, baited.
So, Si, I will say that you are lucky at fishing. I'll say that.
No, son. Hey, no.
Yeah, no, you.
There's
lucky.
no luck involved.
Okay.
I am a pro fisherman, okay?
No, you're not.
Is that a sport, Si?
What? Yes, it's a sport.
He got one of them mules, too.
Yeah, he does.
Oh, well, it's easy.
Hey, I'm a pro
So-
fisherman.
Look,
pro
when you only fish with hammers, it's easy to catch them all the time. Trust me, I got a
Well,
few
yeah.
friends that are hammers now. It's
right.
They say cast this way.
So we
Okay.
were in Belize.
Hey, cast this way, or hey, you're reeling it too fast. Slow it down.
We were in Belize.
I
And
just
they
want
had,
to point out that you make fun of me all the time, and you just started a story with. So we were in Belize. Go ahead, there.
No,
Fancy pants.
I'm
let's hear it, Fancy Pants.
Hold on.
Tell us about Belize.
I'm rolling the camera, and Si and Stone are fishing, and Sevy is pushing the boat with a pole. You remember that?
Yep.
The guy's name's Sevy.
My good friend Sevy.
Yeah, Sevy.
like we know who that is.
You know, Sevy. In case he's listening. Hey, Sevy.
Sevy Ballesteros.
He's
Shut
not
up.
listening,
Sevy, show
by
us
the
the
way.
fish. So anyway,
We're after bonefish.
and these bonefish.
Bonefish.
The guy Jay went the day before and caught one.
Yeah, he fished all day.
One.
Stone only caught one.
Yeah.
That's it.
So now we're back at them we got
Makes
the
me
camera
worry.
rolling, and Si is catching them left and right. I mean, and these things are pulling like he's got a shark on the other end of it.
Stone hooked the first one, and he hands it to me and says, okay, you reel me in. So they're filming me. So I'm reeling this thing.
That was his
and,
workout
hey,
for the day.
I would have swore he weighed like 5 pounds. So,
We
I
got
mean,
pictures of this, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I've seen these
yeah,
pictures.
Yeah.
I think I
but
saw
anyway, he's got the pole doubled, and I'm talking about, I got a whale, guys. Creep, I said, my muscles starting to cramp up. I pull him in.
pound a quarter.
Yeah, no, you're being generous, okay?
That's being generous.
He's about that long.
7 inches.
About 7 inches long, looking. He's about like a good fat cigar, about that big around.
Why are you holding up his yardstick?
It took me about 15 minutes to get this stupid thing in. Yeah. I said, what in the world? I said, what's the biggest one? Chevy. What's the biggest one you caught?
Chevy.
And he said, 8 pounds. And I looked in and I said, on this little bitty rod and reel?
So Chevy
I don't
knew what he
believe
was
you.
doing.
He said that thing pulled like a Silverado.
Pulled
son.
like a
And then-
Silverado.
I'm telling you, I
Golly.
thought I was hooked to a John Deere tractor.
And you were just struggling with a 7-inch cigar.
Yeah.
Didn't know how to handle
But
it.
look, we did catch 25 of them.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Did you eat
and
one?
We, no,
Did you eat one?
they say they're good, but hey, there was some other kind of fish he had. It was silver. Okay, a little funny looking thing, funny shape too. We seen a school of them, but they wouldn't bite turkey. Then Dr. Garrett went the next day, and he caught one of the other type.
Oh yeah.
Of course.
Yeah, I don't remember what that was called.
He's slapping them on the deck.
Yep.
Doctor who?
Dr. Garrett.
Martin.
Yeah.
You're so-
Dr. Garrett of Homes of Hope.
So hey,
The
so
children.
let me tell you, I bring that up to tell you this: Si is lucky when it comes to fishing. I
I
guarantee
told
you.
you, luck has nothing to do with it.
You're one of the luckiest
I've been
human beings
fishing.
on
Hey,
earth.
I've
He's
been
the
fishing
luckiest man alive.
As long as I can pick up a
.net.
cane pole, okay?
Not Si.
So I'm actually got like 71 years of fishing
Oh, here we go.
experience.
Si, did you really just say you're not lucky?
Did you
Yes,
really
I
just
did.
say you have 71 years
Yeah,
of
I got
fishing
that
experience?
when I was fishing when I was an infant, son.
He was crawling out to. Hey, Phil
right.
said he didn't wear clothes till he was
That's
like
right, 14.
14 years old.
This
Hey,
man
but that's
won.
a
This
lie.
man won the lottery at 64.
True.
To be fair,
Duck Dynasty.
he was
I like it.
But he ain't lucky.
I like it.
But he ain't lucky.
No, I'm not.
You're highly favored.
Oh,
then.
no. Yes, I am. By the Almighty.
Amen.
Now, that's true.
Now, I
Okay.
give you that. No, most
Okay.
people associate that with luck. So we can agree that you are, in fact, highly favored. You're
Yes.
not lucky.
highly favored. Not lucky.
Highly.
highly favored.
Very highly, okay?
So you're lucky.
No, I'm not lucky.
Don't hit me.
I think
We're going through a semantical
So
argument.
now, and you're gonna feel it. You'll feel the pain.
I'm trying to find us some news articles, but they're all just so
Trying to
depressing.
find what?
Well, good. You know what? We got time to do it in the next break. Let's take
Okay.
that.
Take
We'll
a
be
break,
back right
boy.
after this.
And Martin, do I got?
We'll look up the difference between
got a
lucky
story for
and
you?
blessed.
Here he
Back
goes.
about 35 years of research and development. Look, and hey, here's the good part.
What is
I
it?
just met the chief medical officer
Yeah.
of the Omega XL project,
You met him?
and the Ken is the CEO.
And so
Of
is it
Omega
really
XL.
35 years of
Yep.
research and
And
development?
look, and here's the great thing. Okay,
What is it?
it's working personally for me. Okay, you cannot find this anywhere in the world besides from the pristine waters of New Zealand.
Whoa.
This is a mussel, okay, and they harvest it after it's 18 months old. Okay, and look, it never touches the bottom of the ocean floor.
Come on.
Ever?
No, ever.
Pristine.
Okay, pristine waters of New Zealand.
That's 'cause they
Look,
got
this
a
is
trap.
some mussel. They have this process that they've developed over 35 years of research and development.
That's how they developed it.
Okay, and
Oh, you really did meet him.
oh no, I did meet
Okay.
chief medical officer. She's a doctor, Dr. Sharon. But anyway, she told us the back. Okay, look, it's made by God. Okay, and backed by science. But anyway,
well, tell us how to
it's
get it.
Omega XL. Okay, and look, you order it. The first bottle you have to pay for.
Yeah.
The second bottle you get free, boys. Hey, did you get that? The second bottle is free.
All right.
Okay.
Where do we
and
find
you
it?
can take, look, you can take 2 to 4 or 2 to 6 capsules of this. And they're very easy to swallow because they're small.
Every day.
Look, I just met it. I'll tell you that. Okay. They had 10 pills the size of horse pills. Okay. They're about an
Whoa.
inch long.
This was not Omega.
One Omega XL pill, okay, you'd have to take 10
10
fish oil.
horse pills?
Yeah, horse pills.
They
Inch long.
give horses.
Oh, hey, no, these things were huge.
Fish
okay?
oil?
But hey, look, You only have to take one Omega XL one.
Well, how do we get it?
how do
What
we get there,
website do we
Si?
go to?
All right, well, how you tell them that? Since you interrupted
Oh,
me.
Lord.
Hey, go Rex.
Well,
Where you get it from, Jason?
He ran out of steam on us, boys.
Hey,
coming in the
that's
back.
pretty
Check it out.
good, Si.
So far, we're at minute
Run out
3
of
of this
gas.
commercial.
Let's get you started. Order Omega XL now and get a second bottle for free. Visit OmegaXL.com/
Duck.
That's OmegaXL.com/
Quack, quack.
No,
Duck.
it's not
Duck.
duck. not
Or
quack,
call
quack.
1-800-844-4888.
88.
That's 800-844-4888.
88.
800-844-4888.
One more time. 88.
OmegaXL.com/duck. And you can read about all the cool stuff Si just tried to tell you
it.
about in
Right.
very broken English.
Well, hey.
Well, I found one. All I found was one news article. Everything else was depressing me.
All right, well.
But this one gets me excited.
Okay, don't get the depressing one.
No.
I want the other one.
The Saints won.
Well,
That's
Well,
not
hey.
depressing.
Hey,
yes, they did. And
Okay.
Mr. Man who sent in that
Big
email.
time.
In your face,
Yeah.
baby.
that's right.
Yeah, I'll talk about that all day. But what I want to talk about is what's happening in our nation's capital right now.
What's happening?
It's very serious news. 5 zebras are on the loose.
Zebras?
Zebras.
The zebras are on
Si,
the
you
loose?
can't ride them.
There's zebras on the
Yeah, you
loose
can.
in Maryland.
I've
You
seen the
can
show
ride
one
a
time.
zebra.
What about the giraffe? He said
Hey,
That's what I want to ride.
there's 5 zebras. Well, hey, look.
So that was 5 days ago.
one for
zebras.
each of you.
Zebras are on the loose.
Okay.
And then 3 days ago, we got a suspect of
Wait a
who
minute.
loose.
Oh, D.C. Congresswoman bizarrely denies letting zebras loose. So one of our Congress ladies.
I think it's a local congressperson.
The mighty zebra.
Hey, you got work to do. Leave the zebras alone.
And also some zebras.
The zebras are legal, but they were let loose on last week, and she says she has an alibi, but nobody really knows. But it is understandable that she is one of the culprits.
Okay. The fine should be at least $300,000.
So she was, what she's saying is she was there. She just didn't open the gate.
Hey.
That's what it sounds like. But she hopes the owners
That's what I get.
find. Here's she made a statement. I hope the owners find the zebras and that they all involved live long, full lives.
Yeah, well, their chance went
zebras.
significantly down when you let them out of their pen.
Hold on. Do you
so-
think 5 zebras could become wild zebras and become like an animal we have in America?
No.
No.
Like they start
make
making new zebras?
No.
Yeah, 10
And
zebras.
then there's baby zebras?
no, there's
and then my
zebras.
grandchildren look up and there's wild zebras
There's wild zebras out
running around Maryland?
If they do, I'm applying for a zebra tag.
there. That's right. Oh, he's going to
I don't think
apply
I can
for
shoot
the
a zebra.
tag.
You'd only trade it for
Right.
getting unstuck somewhere.
Yeah. No,
I would
It's
trade
like an
you.
ugly horse.
I will
Ugly
trade
horse.
you 5 zebras for 1.
I don't. No. Oh, giraffes are cooler. Well, to the good
Just so
folks
you're
in
aware.
Maryland,
Way to go,
if you
JD.
see these zebras,
Don't eat them.
number 1, take a picture and send it to me because that's incredible. And I want to see zebras on the loose. And number 2, call the authorities.
And if you see any zebra cakes on the loose, send them this way.
Nope. No, I'm not eating this.
Yeah, send them on.
I'm on a no
Little-
zebra
You're
cake.
right.
Little
about that.
zebras.
Hey, Hammer,
little
I said
zebras
this way,
cake.
not that way.
Baby zebras.
You can
That's
still
right.
send those, but I will not partake.
Little
Because
zebras cake.
if Stone
boys.
sees me eating a zebra cake, he'll hurt me even worse. I'm very
Well,
tired.
this would be the safest place to eat it because he ain't going to watch his podcast.
That's true.
This is what our congressmen and congress ladies are up to.
Do we have any? is
They're
there-
fooling with the
I got
zebras.
nothing else. Everything else is sad.
Bizarre.
Everything else is not
And depressing.
fun. It's like
And
we're the
depressing.
news.
All right.
We
Well, I've-
need some good news.
I've
if
already-
only someone had some good news.
I do have some good news.
Well, give
now,
us something good.
now, this is really good.
we rehearsed that.
Yeah, here we go. So when Si was in Oklahoma, Si gave a fiery testimony. It was like, I think when was that, 4th of July?
Yep.
Yeah.
4th of July weekend.
So anyway, it was awesome. There were a lot of people there, and we got a message from our good friend Matt Kestner, and Matt said, Philip, this guy was at the event, and his friend Chad Guthrie has cancer and is dying from it. You know, it's a really bad situation, and they want Uncle Si to say a prayer for him, you know. So me and Si are sitting down like we do. I hear that ice chewing up.
It's good tea. It's,
Me and Si, we're sitting down at the poker table in his kitchen that's supposed to be a kitchen table, and his wife said you can never have a poker table in here, so that's where we're sitting.
Yeah.
And we're going over different events that Si has, and so I read this to Si about the young man who is diagnosed with cancer, and Si says, "You know what?" He said, "Let's send him a video." Si, you mind if I play the video?
Nope, that's fine.
All right, I'm gonna play it over the mic.
Over the speaker.
So this is our friend Chad, who is getting the video.
Hey, Chad, Uncle Si here. Hey, look, I heard that you're a duck hunter, man. 1,500 ain't nothing to sneeze at, dude. You need to tell me about what kind of duck hole you got. Flooded timber, rice fields, what,
Hey, next time we go there, maybe he can take us hunting.
Yeah. But hey, look, I heard you got diagnosed with cancer, man. Hey, look, me and Phillip will take you into the throne room of the Almighty and mention your name personally to the Almighty and ask him to, keep it down to a minimum. He can get rid of it if he wants to. He can use the doctors or he can just do it his way. Okay, but we will be praying for you, man. Yeah. Best wishes.
So Si sent that video, or we sent it to him, and then I don't know. It was maybe a few weeks later. We get a text. I get a text on my phone from Matt, and it's talking about Chad, and it says, "Thank y'all. Appreciate you so much for praying for him." And
So we're thinking the worst.
And I'm thinking, oh man, yeah, And at the end it says he's completely healed. He's got no more cancer. Things are going great. Just want to say thank y'all for taking him into the throne room of the Almighty and asking to remove it. Which there's nothing in the prayer that me and Si did, but it's the power of God that lifted him up, and it's just a great report, that God is working.
Almighty's doing
lives.
what he does.
Yep. So Chad Guthrie, we are so thankful that you have that God has spared you and brought you out of this. And Si, I appreciate you taking time for our fans like you do to say prayers and stuff like that. And that's not the first time this has happened. I mean,
Nope.
I know it's happened other times as well.
That's the best part of it. Okay, is that that's why I tell people all the time. I said the show Duck Dynasty, the thing that was most important from the show that I've got is that it strengthened my faith that God, the Father, His Son, Jesus Christ, our Lord and Savior, and the Holy Spirit are alive and well and doing the most amazing things with the most unlikely people. Yours truly.
That's pretty awesome.
And it's an honor and privilege just to be part of it.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
It never gets old hearing about answered
Nope.
prayers, no matter
Nope.
what the prayer is. It could be a broken finger, a new job,
Or a move,
or
or him taking cancer.
cancer gone.
Yeah.
That's
from a man's
unbelievable.
body. And the doctors are scratching their heads.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's the
and
coolest part.
I hate to say that I was thinking the worst, because that's just my human nature saying,
Well, how can you not in the world we live
Yeah.
in today? I mean, there's people dying every day from cancer.
Yeah.
So that's incredible.
Maybe one of these days we'll have someone come up with
I
the
do like
cure.
how Si led into the cancer prayer with asking him about his duck hole.
in
Well,
case
hey.
everything works out.
Old habits die hard.
Hey,
So.
well, no. Not only that. Hey, not only that. He's healed, so now next time I'll talk to him, I'm going to say,
Hey, what about that
where-
duck hunt?
Yeah, where's the invitation there, bro?
He prayed a little harder for this man, just a little.
That's right. Yeah.
That's fantastic.
That's probably right.
Old habits die hard. So yeah, we're gonna pray for you about that duck hole.
That's right. Hey,
Lord, let's get this duck hole ready. The duck hole ready for Si.
hey, put the invitation in the mail.
All I'm saying is God can do whatever He wants. So He clearly wants us to go duck hunting in
Amen.
Oklahoma.
Well, of course,
Let's do it.
Well, hey, Phil had the same thing happen, okay, except it was the reverse role. He said, hey, if the Almighty lifts you up, you and a couple of your buddies can come and duck hunt with me.
Yeah. I don't know if the guys have heard this story, and they may have, but tell them where Phil was at when he got the phone call.
Okay, look, Phil, this was back before Duck Dynasty. Phil's going to Memphis, Tennessee to a SHOT Show in Memphis, Tennessee, and he's going up there to sell his duck calls. So he's on, I think, Interstate 40, going toward Memphis, and the phone, his truck phone rings, and there's a lady on the other end that says, "You don't know me, Mr. Robertson, but my name is Susan or whatever, and I'm in St. Jude's Children's Hospital with my son, who was diagnosed with stage 4 cancer. Is there any way you could say a prayer for him?" Now you got to think about the timing on this. He's running about 70, down the interstate, and on the phone with this lady who's talking about her son that's got stage 4 cancer. And he said, "Ma'am, do you happen to know what exit St. Jude's Children's Hospital is on?" And she says, "Yes, exit 5. Well, guess what? Guess what Phil's looking at when she says this?
Exit 6.
Exit 5.
No, man.
Yeah.
God, so close.
No. Hey, exit 5, St. Children's Hospital. He said, "Man, what room are you and your son in?" They tell him, and he said, "I'll be there in about 5 minutes." Yeah. Wow. So he goes up there, and the kids, you can't even see his face for all the medical junk, and barely manages to smile. But he tells Phil, "Mr. Robertson, I love your hunting videos and all this, and I would love to go duck hunting with you." And his mom said, "Well, would you mind saying a prayer?" And Phil said, "Yeah, I'll be honored to." So he does. He leaves, goes, does the SHOT Show, and really don't think anything else about it.
Yeah. That's that old Ducks Unlimited show that was in Memphis.
So anyway, hey, 2 years later, he's in Memphis again for the SHOT Show. And this kid walks up and says, "Mr. Robertson, you remember me?" Phil looks up and says, "No, son, I can't say that." And the boy started laughing. He said, "Well, I looked a little bit different in that hospital bed, And Phil looks up and said, "Well, it looks like the Almighty has lifted you up, son." And he said, "Yes, sir, he did." And Phil said, "I guess you want your duck hunt, huh?" And the kid said, "Yes, sir, I do."
You're looking to collect, ain't you?
So look, this was the first split. We didn't kill nothing, Been a bad year. And Phil had told him, "Hey, come to the second split." So him and 2 of his buddies show up and hunt with us like Friday, Saturday, and Sunday at full limits for 3 days. And Phil said, "Hey, son, this is a pretty good deal. Here, it's a win-win situation. You get your cancer taken away. You come down here, we ain't killed a duck in 3 weeks, And he said, "Then we get full limits for 3 days." He said, "That's a pretty good deal."
Pretty
But,
good.
it's just one of the things again, God doing what he's doing.
Amen.
Which was cool.
And somebody that he put the opportunity there that didn't let the opportunity pass him. So pretty cool.
Yep.
That's awesome. Well, let's take our last break. We'll be back
Right
after this. All right, we're back.
And we're back.
Here we go.
It's the fans section.
It's the fan section.
We're getting in the mailbox, boys.
What mailbox is it, Si?
For the podcast.
I got you.
For the podcast.
I finally got you.
For the
I stumped you.
podcast.
It is hello, HELLO, at duckcallroom.com. And Johnny D is the keeper of said mailbox.
I'm
Johnny
the
D, what's in
keeper
there?
of the mailbox. Well, after Willie did his impression of the Irish folks, I'm not going to do an impression of the British folks.
That's right, boy.
Because they said it was the worst impression
That's right.
they've ever heard.
And Willie's pretty good.
Not that day. This is from Gary.
Okay,
He's
Gary.
from England or Great Britain. I just don't understand how many countries are in that country.
Too many countries in that country.
He's got 2 questions. One is incredibly serious, and one I'm really confused about.
Okay.
How do you get on the path of the Bible? I'm not religious, but what you say in the duck call room makes more sense at the moment than all the things that is going on in this world. We are the ones making sense, boys. And so he's asking how to get on the path of the Bible. That's a kind of a broad scope. Phil, do you want to hit him with it real quick?
I'd love to. This shirt right here, it actually shows where God became flesh and died on the cross to pay for our sins, was buried and raised 3 days later. And look, he goes back up into heaven to mediate for his children, and he's coming back. That is the hub of the entire Bible. Everything before pointed to the cross, and everything afterward pointed back toward the cross. So we're 2,000, we keep our time and our date 2,021 years away from an event that was awesome, and that was this event. God becoming flesh, his death, burial, and resurrection on the cross to rescue and bring back his children. So I would say, yeah, this is what it's about.
Yeah.
That's pretty well the crux of it.
that would be what
He's
Paul
done
calls of
four
first
things.
importance.
He's done 4 things, okay? He don't have but one thing left to do.
Come on
That's
back.
come back and get his people.
And I'm ready for that.
And best
because
believe we all ready.
Yeah.
Gary's right,
got to
because
be
not a lot
closer.
is making sense.
We
about
was
that
actually
at the moment.
discussing this morning in the duck blind
In the duck blind.
because Jason Sunday went to church and said, "Okay, man, I really enjoyed the guy's sermon about what heaven's gonna be like." You know, he gave his slant of what he thinks heaven, and then we started talking about it this morning. You got to think about it. We're gonna be interdimensional travelers.
I like that.
Okay.
I don't even know what that means, but I love it.
No, because you got to think about it. Okay, God created all of this. Okay, and we're going to become eternal beings.
I like that.
Okay, so we're going to be just like God is. He's outside of time. Okay, if you're living for an eternity, okay, there is no time. So, you know, God created this. There was nothing in the beginning. Boom. He speaks it into existence. You talk about voice command. There's voice command.
Voice command.
Okay, that's my military training coming in there.
Xfinity, eat your heart out.
Oh yeah, but anyway, this thing is still expanding, and look, we only see a speck of what He's created. So we may spend eternity, going to all the rest of what He's created.
So since there's going to be no time, is there any reason to have a Rolex?
No, hey.
Sorry,
We
Johnny
can-
D.
we
It
can
was
get
shining
rid-
at me
hey.
while you were rubbing your
Hey,
head.
no. Oh, we can get rid of this baby here because we're not gonna need it.
Thank you. We're
I'm
just going
sorry.
to sit around.
I'm sorry, Johnny D. It was just staring at me when you were rubbing your head. It
Hope
was-
there's a queen
Johnny D
size
was
bed
going-
in heaven for me.
oh, Lord.
I got him with my interdimensional.
Oh, that was Gary.
That was Gary. I like the question, Gary.
Yeah, Gary. Good
And,
question.
I would say go buy you a book. It's called the Bible. And don't start start in Matthew is what
Yeah.
I would say. Or John. Those are the two
You
books
can
I
go.
would read.
You can go back and get
if
the
I was
history
you.
lesson later. You
Hey.
can go back and get the genealogy later.
Hey Gary, here's the question for you.
Or Gary, you can check out Unashamed.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that's good
So-
too, Mark.
They'll hit you in the face down there.
Yep.
Yeah,
With
now-
a little
now
bit of the
that-
gospel.
now
We
you-
sneak it in.
Hey, but here's
Yeah.
the challenge for you.
we're very much
okay?
a soft sell.
'Cause
Gary boys over there.
I gave this to a buddy of mine in the military.
All right.
Okay, me and him are doing Bible study. Okay, and he said, "Oh, good grief! Oh man, I've read that book from cover to cover 4 or 5 times." He said, "It's a classic." You know, I had to try to scratch my head on that. I said, "I've heard the Bible call a lot of things,
A classic.
but classic ain't one of them."
That and Huckleberry Finn.
But hey, here's my challenge to you. I challenge you, to find any question you want to get the answer to, and I guarantee you, God's covered it in His Bible.
And keep in mind that nothing came. This isn't just a story, but the prophets got this from God and wrote it as they were instructed.
Yeah.
All Scripture is God breathed and is useful for teaching, training, so that the man of God may be thoroughly equipped. Ooh,
Well, here's the deal.
Speaking of
From-
thoroughly
from-
equipped, look at you go, Phil.
Got
From
that from
Genesis to Malachi, Jesus is coming. Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, Jesus is here.
Yep.
Then the rest of it is about, what's going to happen afterwards.
He's coming back.
Good work,
coming
Si.
back.
Good work.
All right.
He's coming, he's here, and guess what?
So what's the
He's
not
coming
serious? What's the
back.
not serious
So
question
Gary
from our
did
man
ask,
Gary?
because he's from England / Great Britain / whatever all that is. What's your favorite, and he spells it with a U because he's from England, English food? What's an English food?
A muffin,
He said you must, an English muffin. Okay. Is there,
but they're kind of a
English
gar.
peas.
No, that's a mega gar.
Oh, well, whatever.
what's
No.
English food?
No, here's the
Do
deal,
they have
boys.
their own food?
I've never heard of English.
bagel.
Blueberry muffins.
What? That's not English, is it?
It may be.
But that's Gary. Gary, thanks for the email.
Yeah, thanks, G.
there you
We
go,
got time
G.
for one more?
Yeah,
G.
This
Dog.
one piggybacks on Gary's.
Hit it one
Okay.
more.
Lane from Grand Junction, Colorado.
Okay.
Grand Junction, Colorado.
Grand Junction.
boys.
He's
biggest
just-
junction in all the land.
It's grand.
It's a very grand junction. He says thanks to us for the show, and he's trying to be. They're learning true thankfulness because they're going through some challenges. But he's wondering everybody's opinion on how to choose a church congregation when looking for a church. They've been struggling to find a place to attend regularly.
Tear it off, Si.
That's a good question. That
It is a
kind of
good
goes
question.
back because I was gonna say to Gary, find a church,
Yeah.
Well,
but that's not easy.
no.
But find a church is a great way for Gary to figure out his question. But Lane's question is, how do you find a church?
I would say on that, variety is the spice of life. You'll know when you walk in if it's for you or not, most of the time. And just go to a bunch of them, though. Don't go to the first one and be like, man, that church was awful, and then give up on a church. Just keep. You may have to drive 20, 30 minutes. I don't, Lane, don't be afraid of that. But you'll know whenever you get there. Like, I've been in a lot of places, and I mean, some of them you walk in and you're like, yeah, this is going to be all right, So just keep going. By all means, don't let the two in your town, or, I don't know nothing about Grand Junction, Colorado, but I'm sure there's another place close to you.
In 1 Thessalonians, Paul says, test everything and hold fast to what is good.
That's good.
So you can test them all out, like Martin's saying, but
You'll know.
you'll know what's good and what's bad, and test it against the Bible. You can read it yourself and go, but as long as you're looking, I love it. And
Look,
you can test out 20 places on a Sunday these days because they all on Facebook.
I was about to say, and in today's world, they're online. You can go watch 3 services ago
Yeah.
to see if that would be the place for
Yeah.
you. You can figure it out. I mean, like it's there. It's readily available for you today, like it never has been in the past.
And I will tell you that here I'm quoting a verse, and without faith it's impossible to please God because, let's see, without faith it's impossible to please God because, I got to read it now, John David. Go ahead.
Oh, I thought
I
you
almost
had
had
it.
it.
Without faith, it is impossible to please
because
God.
those who look at Hebrews 11:6.
Well, you knew where it was, so
I
that's.
think it's there.
Oh,
Must believe that He exists
I
and
think
that
that-
He rewards those who earnestly
Who
seek Him.
diligently seek him. Yeah.
ding, ding, ding.
Yeah.
So that
Be
just
prepared.
tells me if I'm really seeking and trying to find that God, one of His promises is that
He will reward
He's going to reward me.
Well, here's my deal on this. Okay, what is their doctrine or creed? What is it that they stand on? Okay, and they're never getting, and that's on that shirt you're wearing. Okay, because right when it gets right down to it, that's the core of what the Bible is for and about.
Amen.
Okay.
That's good.
That
Si.
that God became flesh. He willingly went and died on a cross for things I do wrong and you do wrong. He has never done any wrong himself ever. Okay. They buried him, they killed him, they buried him, and he rose from the dead. Okay. And all this was done, okay, for your benefit. Yeah. So that's the thing that is the meat of your search. Okay.
Agreed.
Hey, I like that. We just kind of went full unashamed email section. Y'all didn't know we were a little bit of preachers ourselves, boys.
I'm sure when Phil watches this, he'll critique us.
Oh, for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah.
But
And he'll point out our flaws.
Yeah.
hey, well,
Okay.
hey, you know what I noticed today? Oh, Phil McMillan got a couple verses stored up in that head of his.
Send us home,
So
Phil.
send us home, Phil.
But I'm gonna have to look this one up. But
You
I
gonna
do
look
have a
this one
good
up,
one
boys.
for us today. It is John 14:13 and 14.
Golly, I could read that from the moon.
I got bad eyes.
Hey, Martin.
He got big print.
So ring the bell on him.
Hey,
And
saved by the
I
bell.
will do whatever you ask in my name, so that the Father may be glorified in the Son. You may ask me for anything in my name, and I will do it. Jesus said that. That's John 14:13 and
That's
14.
why I knew,
That's good
I knew
news
it
there.
rang a bell with me.
Yep. That's how you had it.
Ding ding. All right.
Ding ding, boys.
We'll see y'all next time right here in the duck call room.
Right here.
Peace out.
Well,